How's it going, everyone? So, in today's we're summoning for the new Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Majin Buu. Now, I have set up these summons here because these are obviously pre-recorded. And to be honest, these ticket summons here were beyond trash, right? They were pretty horrendous, and yeah, hopefully you guys don't get this sort of luck. But yeah, I mean, the banners itself, I would say, how would I best explain it? They're obviously worse than JP, right? Because JP's banner, the main differences that are changed is obviously we don't have Hirudegan and Goku, like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because obviously we just got them, right? So that is a bit of an L for us, I would say. But we did get 21 back, which obviously is a W, and I think Super Trunks is back as well. So that's obviously, I guess, good. You could say it's not like, you know, super duper good, but it's good enough to where it's sort of, I don't know, like acceptable, I guess. Now, I probably will do another video probably after this, deciding which of some will skip, because obviously, I don't know, it's hard to say because both Goku and Buu look incredibly good, right? Like, obviously the new Red Zone coming up, which I'll probably do a video for very soon. Obviously, will probably be difficult towards the end, and that's obviously why these units are so good for Global as well, just to sort of help out with Red Zone and that. So, looking at that, I think if you want to aim for good units to run, I think it probably is a good idea to summon on this banner. Well, either for Buu or Goku. I think Buu probably is a little bit better, but Goku's going to help out more teams than that. I think. Well, not help out, but be easier to run on multiple like teams. So, if you're looking at it in that sort of point of view, I think summoning is the best thing to do. But I don't know, with Anniversary so close, it's hard to recommend people summoning, because like I was talking about in previous videos, Beast Gohan, Gogeta, you know, the Gammas, Broly, are really like top tier units, right? And obviously for Global at the moment, we don't have any hard content, but if you summon for like, I don't know, any other unit, right, the past few banners we've had, except for Goku and Hirudegan, they're actually not too bad. But you can't use some of these units in this hard difficulty content, with like, you know, the new hard Red Zone content coming for... Is it Red... I think it's... No, it is Red Zone, yeah, because movie bosses. So there's like Red Zone coming up for Global, and then you've also got like the movie sort of event. I can't remember what they call it. Like, it's sort of like the Blue Zone, I think it is. So you have got that hard content you got to sort of work around as well. And if you haven't obviously got Beast Gohan or Gogeta, you know, there's obviously going to make it a lot harder. But with these units, for example, it does help out. So this banner, when you look at it, is good if you get Goku and Buu, but if you don't, well, you've sort of wasted your stones, right? So as you can see there with tickets, we didn't get anything good. I mean, we did get 21, I need more dupes at first, so I'll happily take that. From here on, I thought I'd slow down the video, because we did get a bit better luck, I would say. But the main reason why I wanted to, you know, shorten that first part is that I didn't want a super long video, right? If that makes sense. If it might not, but like I just didn't want to see, you know, people watch me summon and get shafted really badly. I mean, I did get a little bit shafted, but we'll see, right? I think in the end I pulled a few Zenos. But yeah, like I said, I will talk about probably more in depth which summon will skip, because it's going to be hard, right? But yeah, the new, what is it? I think it's Majin Buu Saga Red Zone does look fairly interesting. As far as I'm aware, the 2 new stages so far, because obviously we get more stages each week, or might not be each week, but every 2 weeks maybe. At the moment, they both have different mechanics. From what I know of, I think the first one, you actually, every start of turn, they take away 10% HP, which obviously can be a bit of a struggle, but if you have really good luck with orbs and that, you can sort of heal that up fairly easy, I would say. But I guess depending on your teams and that, it can be difficult. Yet again, I will have videos coming up soon, probably doing that, probably the missions as well, because there's a few missions to get tickets and that. I don't think we have the ticket banner up for Red Zone. I don't think, I could be wrong. Yet again, I don't expect the, you know, I don't expect the banners to be really good just for tickets. They could be, but we have got the 30 ticket multi coming up as well. I think it's 30 tickets, which obviously they usually have for like, what is it, anniversary, and I think worldwide they sometimes have it. So it is good, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it goes up to the 2024 LRs, which for Global should be probably Ribrianne, I think is what they're going to go up to. I don't know if Global's gonna, not Global, if JP's gonna go up to Ginyu, because obviously they just had him. I don't think that will happen, because to me that's way too soon. But it would make sense if both Global and JP both did get Ribrianne, right? What else did I talk about? But yeah, Anniversary, like I said, is going to probably be the biggest time for Global to sort of summon away, which is usually what happens anyway, every year. But the good thing is, this will be our last anniversary, obviously, and then I'm assuming just before the 10th anniversary will be fully synced up, because they did confirm that 10th anniversary will be the first ever synced anniversary, which is obviously good and bad, depending how you look at it. Now, the main reason why I say that is when it's also going to be interesting, which I'm assuming we'll get a producer's letter later on, like when we get a bit closer to it. But what's going to happen is Global's going to share anniversary with JP, right? So that's going to be January. So usually, what do we get ours? June, July? I think usually is when Global gets it. And obviously now we're going to get it in January, right? So that obviously leaves a bit of an open spot for Global, right? So for Global, I don't know what they're going to do for anniversary time, because obviously they're not going to bring the banners back out, you know, for anniversary for Global, because that just, it wouldn't make sense, right? Because you got them few weeks, say you've got Easy A's that could be there, and they're not going to be there, because obviously, there we go, there's the first Zeno. So, it is hard to say what they're going to do, whether they're going to push Worldwide Celebration up to that slot, but then at the same time, what's going to fill Worldwide Celebration slot? So, there's a lot of confusion of what Global or JP is going to do to sort of help fix that spot, whether they're just going to have another, I guess they could have another anniversary, but they don't celebrate it as big, right? They could just do like a random good LR banner or whatever, just saying, hey, we're celebrating, you know, like Global Side's anniversary, right? Which I think a few games do, like My Hero Ultra Impact, I think does the same sort of thing, where they sort of celebrate both at the same time, but obviously the first anniversary is just the big one. So like JP's one will be like the big one, and then Global's still going to be like the smaller one, but they're still going to celebrate it the same, it's just going to be a little bit different. But yet again, there's no confirmation what's to happen yet. I do expect probably just before 10th anniversary we might see producer's letter, I'm assuming, when we get to around that time. But yeah, obviously, okay, there's the other Zeno. I know there's a few we got. I forgot what I was saying now. But yeah, anniversary's coming up, and I think Worldwide's just after that. So Dokkan is going to get pretty crazy. And the reason why I did put the video up saying is Dokkan Sync happening faster is because to catch up to JP, we're going to have to do some sort of catch-up banner or something. Mainly because when you look at it, right, obviously when we get the anniversary for us, JP is going to have something else in between there. So I think roughly they'll probably get, on the JP side, probably 2 or 3 maybe new units in that time slot, which obviously is bad for Global because that's going to push us 2 or 3 units more behind. So I'm not sure what they're going to do, whether they're going to do like a Super and Extreme banner, so all the Super units that we're missing, you know, like Super, AGL, whatever, and Extreme and all that, if they're going to put them on separate banners, and then they go, hey, you know, if Global wants to summon, here's your banners, right? You get all the new units. But I mean, I guess they could do that, and they can just have all the featured units just a new unit, so you guarantee at least get one of them. Well, not one of them, but you know what I mean. Like, you're not guaranteed to get another another old unit, which I guess they could do, but because if I'm not mistaken, One Piece Treasure Cruise did a very similar thing, and they're actually hitting their 10th anniversary, I think, next month or around this sort of time. And basically what they did is during I think it was New Year's. I could be wrong. But they basically gave Global a huge banner just to sort of catch up, which obviously Dokkan could do as well if they wanted to catch up right this instant. Which, to be honest, probably would be a good idea. Because, I mean, obviously not now because they've got, you know, celebrations going on, but during a dry week, they probably could do that. Maybe just after Worldwide, they could do it. But to me, it would make more sense if we caught up at Worldwide. Now, obviously, the reason why I say that is last year's Worldwide, what do you call it? We got the confirmation that the sync was coming. So for me, it'd make more sense if we caught up then, but I'm not too sure. At the same time, if they're gonna drop this catch-up banner, are they gonna drop it then? I don't know, right? Just there's a lot of confusion at the moment, and there's probably gonna be a lot of theories what they're gonna do, and there's obviously no confirmation just yet. But hopefully we get some soonish, because like I said, Global's gonna be in limbo probably a fair bit after anniversary, I'd say. But the next thing I probably should talk about is the EX part, right? Now the EX part of anniversary is obviously pretty big, I'd say. Well, it was pretty big. They obviously announced some like free stuff and all that, gave us free rewards. But the main thing was we got a surprise EZA. And that was for STR Vegito and then Buuhan, right? Well, Super Buu, whatever you call him. Now, obviously now, the main reason why it's a bit weird, I would say, is because we got the EZAs now. Which, obviously, I'm not complaining about. We definitely needed the EZAs to sort of help with the Majin Buu saga side of it. But at the same time, what's going to happen during, you know, the EX part, right? Are we going to just skip that and go straight into the next celebration, which would cover, like, what, a week off? I think the EX part lasts about a week or a few days. So, yet again, I don't know. Yet again, well, we probably will get a producer's letter around then anyway. Because if I remember correctly, I think JP did tweet about it. It wasn't producer's letter, but they did tweet about it. So, I don't know. That's why I'm, like, really happy when the sync does officially happen. Like, we are fully synced up, because we shouldn't have any of these global shenanigans, right? It should be all fully caught up. No drama. But recently they have sort of done a pretty good job of, like, Twitter, for example, right, or social media. I think right now they got the schedule pretty much down packed, so whenever JP posts something like, oh, new Dokkan Fest unit is out, that's usually when Global tweets it now. Which obviously going to be good, because that saves people translating it to English and all that, to work out the unit's good. You know, it saves a lot of time in the community doing that sort of stuff. But obviously it's also going to be better because, you know, we're going to be fully synced up, and then that's just going to cause, like I said, all these global shenanigans out the window. We won't have to worry about it anymore. But, yeah, again, there probably could be still some anyway, because I'm assuming it does take a bit for on their side to translate stuff. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that's the case. Like, it's not just going to happen like, you know, snapping your fingers, everything's translated, here you go, sort of thing. But I could be wrong. By the way, I think we are getting towards the end of these summons. I think these are the last ones. But at the end, we'll quickly show roughly what it, you know, how we looked in the end, right? I think we got, I'd say we got pretty lucky overall. But obviously, if you guys are deciding to summon, hopefully you get really good luck, because these banners are, yeah, don't know, they're not bad, but yet again, if you're looking at it from anniversary point of view, around the corner, it's probably not worth summoning for, but I don't know, I have to have a really good in-depth look at it, right? You'll obviously, if you've seen my videos, what I basically do is I look at all the featured units, and then we'll go, okay, how many of the, like, the units are good? Like, so if half the units are good, half the units are bad, it's a bit of a, you know, average banner to summon on, but if most of the units are bad, and there's like a few good units, that's basically a definite skip in my book. But, yeah, I don't know, hopefully you get better luck than this, because I think all up we probably went about, I want to say 600 stones deep on each banner, probably a bit more. Could be even 1,000 each one, I'm thinking. Maybe not 1,000. I think probably 800 is probably where I'm going to say. But yeah, again, if you want to do the maths in the comment section, just let me know. That'd be pretty interesting, actually. But I did do some summons off camera as well, and I actually did get, I think, 2 more dupes of Goku. So he's now, no, 1 more dupe of Goku. So he's now, what, 69% or something? So I am hoping I get them both to 79%, because that's obviously when you're not quite fully unlock their potential, but basically the extra 2 slots you unlock aren't really that big of a deal. If you unlock your top left hand corner and your bottom right hand corner, you're pretty much set. I would say you get more, like, most of their potential unlocked, and obviously you have more chance to, like, you know, customize your character, obviously more crit, dodge, whatever, stuff like that. So that's why mainly I try to go over 79% if I get lucky on banners, but obviously depending on who it is, I just won't even really bother. As soon as I get the unit, I'm like, yep, you know, that's how I'm done, right? But like when you look at it, for example, in Androids, the 17, 18, I did not get one copy, and I can't even remember how many stones it was now. I want to say it was about, I think it was way over 1k, I know that. By the way, I ended up speeding up these summons because we did not get anything really that good here. Actually, we'll check. Did I get anything good? I didn't think I did. No, I didn't. But I did pull 6 of them Gokus of the World Tournament Gokus, so that's pretty interesting, right? But obviously I still need to keep something anyway, because I still need to get the Tech Skinny Buu. I haven't got him yet. But I think after these summons, when I did do more, I did get a dupe for... Well, not a dupe, but I did pull the Gotenks on Goku's banner, right? So, yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you end up liking this video, you want to see more of these summer videos, please like and subscribe. And, yeah, if you guys want to see more, or how you guys went in the comment section, just let me know. I'll see you all in the next one.